Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Billy Goat Tales and our Motivational Crypto Series. I'm Rich Smothers, a.k.a. Crypto Billy, and today I want to address a truth that separates those who build lasting empires in crypto and in life from those who stay stuck in the daily grind. Knowing when you don't have the right people on the bus. Success here isn't just about spotting market opportunities or stacking sats. It's about surrounding yourself with individuals who amplify your vision, not drain it. The mark of a strong leader isn't how much you do yourself. It's how freely you can step back and let capable people handle what they've been entrusted with. When you hire good people, truly good ones, you get out of their way. They take ownership. They deliver. They innovate. You provide direction, you provide resources, and you trust. And then you watch the results compound. But when that's not happening, it's a clear signal. Let me paint the picture with a couple of real-world examples. And these are things that I've lived and seen in the space and in my life and in business. Early on, outside of crypto, I brought a partner in for a project, someone really sharp on paper, full of ideas, but something was a little off. I delegated key responsibilities and authority, but things just were not happening. It looked promising at first, but soon every decision looped back to me. What do you think? He would ask. And it just became constant. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Deadlines slipped, not because of market chaos or the environment outside, but just because ownership was missing. I found myself micromanaging, second-guessing, pulling all-nighters to fix what should have been just handled. That wasn't their fault alone. It was just a mismatch. They weren't ready, or perhaps weren't aligned to carry the weight. I kept stepping in because I had to, not because I wanted to. That's the first sign when delegation turns into constant oversight. When you can't truly release the task and trust the outcome, you got the wrong fit. Contrast that with another time that I had. I assembled a small team for a content community and community initiative, people who lived the cornerstones we valued: persistence, honor, taking action. I laid out the vision, I gave them tools, I set the guardrails, and then I stepped back. I handled my portion, they handled theirs. One handled outreach and other things, and another one handled inreach, setting up systems and processes and things like that. Another built habits of consistent delivery that just turned sporadic updates into reality and just rhythm. They asked smart questions, they solved problems on their own, they talked to each other, they addressed team conflict on their own. Things just kept clicking the right way, and you could feel it. I could focus on the bigger picture, strategy, partnerships, true wealth creation for not just me, but for them. That freedom, it's the fruit of having the right people on the bus. Where did that come from? Not from me, but from Good to Great, a great book that I always talk about. Find the right people, get them on the bus, and you will know when you don't have the right people on the bus. I just gave you a great example of when you can see a sign and a signal as to when you don't have the right people on the bus. When you can delegate and genuinely get out of the way, when progress accelerates without your constant input, that's confirmation you've built something solid and you have the right people on the bus. So, how do you recognize the difference in your own circle? Well, ask yourself these honest questions. Do they take full responsibility, or do they deflect when things go sideways? Do they move with initiative and urgency, or do they wait for permission on every single step? When you hand off a responsibility, does it lighten your load, or does it quietly add more weight because you're still carrying it mentally? In crypto, where speed and trust matter, the wrong people create friction, miss opportunities. They even erode morale, and they waste capital. The right ones create momentum, community. They strengthen the bonds that you have inside the circle and outside the circle. Habits compound. Rarity turns into abundance. Building a team isn't about collecting talent. It's about cultivating alignment. Honor those who honor the mission. Persist in seeking those who share your why. And when it's clear someone isn't the right fit, whether it's skill, character, or just commitment, make the tough call with grace. Release them to find their place and their own peace, and open space for those who will thrive. The principles, they apply in crypto, they apply in life, they apply in the outside business world. I hope this has helped you guys. Finding the right people is so critical, and you can build your own wealth if you start learning these principles now. So thank you for joining me on Billy Goat Tales. If you ever had to make a hard call on a team fit, or if this hits home for you, just share your thoughts in the comments. What's one sign that's told you it's time to adjust your circle? Put it down there. Like, subscribe, and let's keep surrounding ourselves with the right people to build something meaningful. Until next time, keep leading with purpose.